What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. This time we're on the road. We're in the car. We got a couple of appointments to attend and a couple of corners to turn. So we're gonna take y'all with us.
What's up, YouTube? Thank you guys for tuning in again. Usually we at the house or whatever, but like he said, we didn't upload a video yesterday or record yesterday, so we out in these streets turning a couple of corners. So therefore, we're gonna touch bases today on some topics. So we got a few emails. Well, people want us to discuss some topics, which is very important, and I'm really glad that they sent those in. And some of the topics are, well, one of the main topics is about staying in relationships when you're unhappy. And I really, really, really want to talk about that because there's so many loveless relationships.
Now, let me say something before we get started. Now, we never encourage anyone to get a divorce, anything like that. We rather see relationships, work the problems out, solve the issue, everything. So don't get us wrong. We never want to see anything, like that, go awry. But at the same time, we understand sometimes, it can be physical. It can be, some things can happen in a relationship, to make you separate or divorce. But we don't encourage that. We prefer to everyone to, seek help, try to fix their relationship.
And then too, you have people too that also get married for all the wrong reasons, And when you get married for the wrong reasons, it doesn't work, And some people like to get married just for the status. You got people getting married just because
you have a child.
They have a child, and things like that, So it really, to be honest with you, let's just talk about the issue at hand, Whereas you got people in the same house that's married, wearing the same last name, but have nothing in common, They don't do things together, going their separate ways, doing their own thing, and they just going through the motions, To me, that's miserable.
Yeah. And one thing, like we've said in the past videos, you have to do things together. You have to spend time together. You have to date. You have to have fun. You have to do certain things that's out the norm.
Exactly.
A routine gets boring. It gets boring, and you try to find something else that's exciting. When you try to find something that's exciting, do it with your significant other. Don't seek another person to do it with. Change your mindset and their mindset, but you have to do something that's different, something that's not just routine. Believe me, because Lady Doc and I, we've done things over the years that's been fun, but at the same time, when it becomes routine, we change it up. We do something different. We go to a different place. Excuse that, y'all. That was a fire engine, medical something passing by.
They know we're in the car.
But you got to change things up. You go to a different restaurant. You do a different night.
That's
or
how
your
people
date
get
night.
comfortable.
You keep it spicy.
Exactly.
Keep it spicy.
Keep the sex spicy.
I have a story for y'all. I'm telling a couple of minutes from now. How we do things to keep it spicy, keep it interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And then too, though, at the same time, when things get boring at home, I've said this before, people start to look for other things. People start to seek what they're missing. They start looking elsewhere, and when you start looking elsewhere, you find it. And then so many people fake for the gram. That's what gives me, that's where the BS part come in at. When you fake for the gram, you faking for other people. You ain't even got to do all that. That's, you putting on this show, and all you doing is fooling yourself, because if other people are like me, I see right through it. I can see the fakeness. But anyway,
you gotta take your glasses off
to show them that I can see it. But real talk, you ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. And then again, if you don't want to be there, sorry y'all, I dropped my phone. if you don't want to be in that relationship, then get out. You know, don't make the other person miserable, and don't cheat. Like, that's one thing I don't believe in. Don't cheat, you know, or whatever. And then figure out what it is that's causing you not to want to be there. You know, figure out what it is, and then and talk to your significant other. See if things can change. See if y'all can work it out, and do something different to figure it out and get on the same page.
And like she said, talking is very, very important. Very important. Sometimes we get in a relationship, you know, like I said, we get comfortable and everything, and we just thinking that everything is good. Everything is good on a daily basis. But you got to talk. You got to see what they're thinking about. You know, you got to express yourself to them. Talk to your significant other. It might be embarrassing or hard, but once you get over that hurdle, that first, I need to talk to you. Everything else is all smooth. Believe me, talking opens up a lot of doors.
It does.
It does.
It does.
It does.
And talk, and then once again, like I said before, and comprehending. You know, if your significant other has come to you and tell you something, be open-minded. You know, don't take it personal. Don't take it to heart. Be open-minded. Be willing to change. You know, that's only if you want to work it out. But if you don't want to work it out, don't stay in a loveless or unhappy marriage.
Don't prolong it. You only hurt everyone involved. Everyone. And like we said, you know, keeping it spicy, doing extra things, you know, doing something different, doing something that's out the norm, you know. And let me tell you this one story that Lady Doc and I did one night, you know. One night we was coming from one of her cousin's house. She had a fight party, and we decided we were going to drive home. It's after 2 a.m. in the morning.
Wait, you finna tell a story I think you finna tell?
Yeah, I'm telling that story. It was after 2 a.m. in the morning, and we decided, you know, we're going to do something different.
You know your mama watched this.
I'm a grown man.
You know my mama watched this.
You're a grown woman. But we was driving in my truck. She was on the passenger side, and we decided we were going to get butt naked while we driving from her cousin's house to our house. You know, and we, you know, just doing what, you know, what we do, a couple, you know, trying to do, you know, to keep it interesting and spicy. And, you know, we was having fun, you know, laughing, singing
butt naked.
Being naked and everything. And we're on this main road. The main road goes like this. In one particular spot, it goes up, then it goes down. And when we went up, everything was good. When we came down, it was a police officer at the end of that hill, you know. And, you know, by us being naked and everything, and the hill, it caused me to pick up speed. So
we got pulled over.
By the time we saw him, it was too late. He pulled us over, you know, and turned his lights on, and I'm driving, and my clothes in the back, so I didn't have time to grab my clothes. She was able to put on half her clothes.
So he shined the light in the truck.
Saw everything.
And saw everything.
Everything. My hand was like this.
He couldn't reach for his clothes because they would have thought he was reaching for a gun. Yeah, very embarrassing.
But the police officer, he was cool. He told us, you know, he did give me a speeding ticket, but he told us, be careful, go straight home.
And put your clothes on.
But that's just us trying to do something, you know, different, you know. We could have waited till we got home. True enough, we could, but we've done it in the past. So we're trying to do something extra. But you got to do extra things, something different to keep the relationship, you know, entertaining, spicy, and fun, you know.
Just like today, you know, we had a couple of appointments that we had to do earlier today. But now, to be honest, we just rolling, you know, and because it's a nice day, you know, and we just rolling in Houston, you know, nowhere to go, to be honest with you. But we had the music playing and jamming, and, you know, because this is what we do, you know. And then also,
another topic we want to speak on is being in a relationship. Don't allow the kids or grandkids to ruin your relationship. You know, you can be great parents or great grandparents, but the marriage has to come first. The relationship has to come first. You know, what you were doing before the kids and the grandkids, you have to continue to do.
That's true.
Once they're back with their parents, or once they're out the house in college, you still have to continue your relationship. Don't put your relationship on pause or on hold because of the kids and grandkids.
Yeah, that's like, and then too, for like the first time moms or, you know, new moms, you know, you get so excited and so in love with the babies, you forget about the dads, the husbands. You know, dads need love, dads need attention, just like the babies. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, all your attention has to go to your husband or the baby's father, but they need just as much love and just as much attention as the fathers do. I mean, as the babies do. You know, sometimes we forget about that and lose focus. Ladies, you gotta remember, and sometimes it's not even about when it's the babies. Women, we get so comfortable. He wants y'all to see his cup that say Papa Doc. But what's most important, hey, what about them Cowboys?
We ain't gonna talk about the Cowboys in Texas.
What about them Cowboys?
We ain't gonna talk about the Cowboys in Texas.
Anyway, so what's more important is that, you know, we get so caught up in our lives and our jobs and our babies and everything else that we forget about the needs of our husbands, our man, and everything else. And we, you know, yeah, and my main thing is what I always say: the same way you got him is the same way you gotta keep him.
Really
you know,
really
you gotta keep your appearance together. You know, if you were slim and trim, you gotta stay that way. You know, if you know, was doing this and doing that at first, and now I don't want to do it, I can't do this, I don't feel like it, and all this and that, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Because you know what, somebody else out there, you know what, Doc, I was gonna suggest that we go over here.
But let me say this. Sometimes, you know, we do know that life, you know, has a way of, you know, getting busy. You know, work, you know, groceries, cooking, house duties. That's for men and women. But at the same time, like we always say, you have to make time for each other. You have to, you know, you have to do something. Like us, if y'all see our social media, you see we go out on a regular basis. And that's only because...
And we don't even post each time that we go out either.
We don't. We can go on somewhere on a Tuesday, on a Thursday, we play dominoes, we can go dancing, we can go to karaoke, we can do whatever. That's just us...
Poetry.
That's just us keeping it interesting and making it fun. You know, you just can't get boring, and, you know, like I always say, you gotta get that routine. You really do. It's my turn?
No.
I think so.
I don't think so.
You're right. I don't think it is my turn.
What was the next one?
Okay. Bam.
Oh yeah, you're right.
My turn. But yeah, YouTube, we don't want to keep y'all too long there because we do have a couple of stops we need to make, you know, but...
We don't really have a couple of stops. We just about to crash people's house that don't know we coming. We just about to crash their house. But anyway...
that is a stop.
So we don't have to
but we can't...
no stop. But anyway... Anyway, so this... basically, y'all, we just want to say... Keep it spicy. We had to give y'all something...
Cause we're gonna bring you something every week.
Every week, as promised, you know, because we have been getting a text messages saying, where y'all at? Yeah. Where's the video? So here y'all go. Anyway, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll have more for y'all next week. We love y'all.
And listen to YouTube. For all y'all that live in Dallas or those that's gonna visit Dallas, you need a fresh cut, a fresh fade, a fresh trim. Visit my brother, my youngest brother, my heart, my back-to-back brother. He know what that means. He got his own shop in Duncanville. What's that address, baby? 247
West Camp Wisdom, Duncanville. Holla at my little brother.
Holla at Chingo.
All right, y'all. We out. We'll holla at y'all. Peace.